What's up, y'all? Come on in. Hearing my child screaming in the background. It's a doggone video game. But come on in. Come on in. Come on in. I got some shit to say. And usually, y'all know I don't wait for people to get on here. I just go ahead and start talking. But today, I'm going to give y'all a minute or two to come on in here because I got some stuff to say. And I want y'all to know right now, this conversation is not for everybody. Some of y'all gonna be mad. It's some toes that's gonna get stepped on. Some of y'all probably go unfriend and block me after this shirt. After this shirt, because somebody just said, I love your shirt. Thank you. Some of y'all go unfriend and block me after this live. And that is okay as long as I got God and my mama. That's all that matters. So this has been stirring in my spirit so strong for the last, I don't even know if I should say couple of days. I don't know if I should say couple of weeks, couple of months. Shit, I feel like I should say couple of years. And I just love having dinner with, and my mom is downstairs, and I heard her saying, when she heard me say, all I need is God and my mama. So I'm sure she probably thinking, what is my child about to say? I know that she is probably wondering that. But anyway, I had a conversation with some friends over dinner, and we talked about a topic rather that has really, really been heavy on my soul lately. And I was like, I'm gonna go live about it. Why? Because it's a platform and that's what it's there for. And I have the freedom and the right to do so. So let's go ahead and dig right in, y'all. So we were talking about people just being caged. So this is what I'm referring to. There are so many people in life, and I don't know who this message is for. I'm really preaching for myself and doing it publicly so I could go ahead and free myself. We spend so much time worrying about what other people think about us that we forget to live our life. These are the same people who don't give a damn about you, your children, your parents, or nobody else. But you're running around, you're afraid to live your life and do you because you're worried about what they're going to say and what they're going to think. You're afraid to write your book. You're afraid to start your business. You're afraid to dye your hair a certain color. You're afraid to wear a certain type of clothes. You're afraid to say fuck, shit, damn, and bitch on Facebook if you feel like it, or Instagram. You're afraid to do a million different things because you are so worried about what other people are going to think. I am so over it and so tired of it. If you're gay, be gay. You got to take that up with God. Stop trying to live your life for other people. They don't care. Do what you go do. If you smoke weed, smoke weed. If that's what you want to do, then hey, do it. If you like to cuss, I got a potty mouth, then cuss. Do whatever you are going to do. I can remember having so many conversations with my mom, and my mom would be like, I'm at the age, I ain't gonna tell her age, but she would be like, I'm at the age that I'm at now. If I can't do what I want to do and be who I want to be, then when am I gonna do it? It is just stirring in my belly because this is what's crazy. I want you to think about somebody who is even famous, right? Who may have recently passed away. This is what's really crazy. They spent their entire lives, right, in the public eye, trying to please and make other people happy, right? So people have been running their mouth and talking stuff all throughout their entire life, their entire career, pointing at everything that they did wrong, barely talking about the stuff that they did right, always criticizing them, and always having something to say. Do you know the minute that you leave this earth, people are going to care for 3, 4, maybe 5 days, and then life goes on. You're not even a topic of conversation for them anymore. You are basically non-existent. So you spent your entire life on earth while you were living, worrying about what everybody said, what they thought about you, and afraid to be you and manifest your authentic greatness for people who don't give a fuck about you when you leave. Period. Like, that is absolutely, it is just insane. And I don't know who I'm talking to. I don't know who I'm freeing, but I'm definitely freeing myself. Let me be very clear. You can be successful and still be ratchet. You can be successful and still like to twerk. You can be successful and still like to listen to certain type of music. You can be successful and still like to drink and still love God on type of all of that. What kills me the most is the people in the church is the ones that have the most to say. The most to say. But I know and have heard of plenty of people in the church that do the worst. They be the worst. They like literally the worst. See, I had somebody had the nerve to inbox me one day because I had on a shirt that said retired label whore, right? That's what my shirt said. And they had the nerve to inbox me and say, well, I don't think you should wear that shirt. Well, it is a great thing that your opinion does not pay my bills. I could wear whatever shirt I want to. Let me, man, let me tell you something. I am over it. Do you hear me? I am over it. I refuse to live in any more form of any type of bondage whatsoever. Like whatsoever. If it's something you don't like, that's cool. Keep your opinion to yourself. Unfriend, block, delete, not only on social media, but in real life. There are so many people who go through their entire lives not being able to be who they are because they are so worried and so afraid of what everybody is going to think. You have to live your life for you. You trying to live it for these other people who do not even... Ugh. My friend Elise said something that I never forget. If you are not being authentically you, anything else is identity theft. Anything else is identity theft. You can't even be happy because you're so worried and concerned about everybody else. Like I said, I don't know who, I don't care who I'm freeing out there or who this message is for, but I promise you it's for me, y'all. Because I feel like when you reach a certain level of success, people act like you're not human anymore. Like you can't make mistakes or like you can't do certain things. And let me be very clear before somebody come on this live and say something stupid. I'm not talking about, if you're in a conference or a convention or you're in a meeting or you're somewhere. I'm not telling you to be on stage and to be cussing and acting crazy and smoking weed while you're talking to hundreds of thousands of people. I understand that you have to behave in a certain manner when you are in certain environments. I'm not referring to that. I'm talking about the majority of your life. The majority of your life. So like I said, listen, if you want to do something, do it. If you want to live your life a certain kind of way, live your life a certain kind of way. If you want to love a particular person, whether it's the same sex or different sex, and I know somebody go hop on here and be like, well, guys, that ain't none of your business. Let them take that up with God. Everybody always has something to say, and it's the people who have something to say that's not taking care of their own mess. It's crazy how you have advice for everybody else, but your shit all the way messed up. How you giving somebody else advice? Sis, bruh, go fix your own stuff. Go live in your own truth. Go worry about that. Go create your own spiritual relationship with whoever you believe in while you worried about mine. Can y'all tell I needed to get that out? I needed to get that out. So moving forward, if I want to post a picture of me smoking hookah on my timeline, I'm going to do it. If you don't like it, unfriend me, block me, delete me. Do whatever you want to do. I really don't care. If I want to have a drink and then talk about God and read the Bible 15 minutes later, that is my business. Okay? If I have a potty mouth and I want to cuss every other word just for emphasis, plug your ears or change the channel. But let me tell you what's not happening. I am not going to turn down my volume because you feel uncomfortable. I am not going to sacrifice my happiness and who I am to please you. It's not happening. I'm sorry. Sorry. If you don't like it, change the channel. I don't know what to tell you. I needed to get that out because I'm just so over it. I'm so over it. So I believe that's really about all I had to say. I feel better. How about y'all? Y'all feel better? Because I feel a hell of a lot better. I feel better. I feel better. So I know y'all know some folks that you probably need to tag in this video. Tag, love, like, share, delete, block, do whatever you want to do, honey child. But I'm just saying, y'all, we only have one life. And for some reason, when I was having dinner with them, it just hit me so hard. Because God forbid, let me knock on wood. God forbid, because I don't plan on going nowhere. I have a whole bunch of more living to do, a whole bunch of more lives to impact, and a whole bunch of things that I want to manifest into reality before I leave this universe. But God forbid, if something were to happen to me and I was gone next week, I would be topic of discussion for a couple of days outside of the people who really know me personally and care about me, who are, of course, going to continue to grieve and all that other kind of stuff. But I'm going to be a memory, and it's going to be gone. So I would have spent all this time being miserable, afraid to be who I want to be in the inside because I'm worried about what other people are going to think. And when I'm gone, it ain't even gonna matter. It's gonna be on to the next, and on to the next, and on to the next. I refuse. And most importantly, what I thought about is I have a son who just turned 13. And I do not want him to feel in any way, shape, form, or fashion that he is in any type of handcuffs or any type of bondage, or I don't want him to feel like he has to do something because I want him to do it. I want him to be his own person and do whatever he wants to do as long as it is moral and ethical and it is not harming another human being. Like, that's his decision. Whether I agree with it or not, he has to live his life for him. He can't live his life for me. And I feel the same way. Like I can't. I can't. I just cannot. That has been on my soul, baby, because it's people out here that think that they are holier than thou, boy, and they always got something to say. And it be the preachers and the pastors and the folks in the church that be doing the most. They be the ones that you don't heard about somebody touching on some kids, somebody embezzling some money, somebody done did this and somebody done did that. Yeah, I said it. But all of that stay hush hush because of the title that they have and who they say they serve. Let me tell you, that's why people got so much church trauma. Now, don't get me wrong, because I got some real G's on my team, okay? There are some folks that I know that go ahead and give you that good old word, but they don't put on them airs. They don't do all of that madness. They don't try to make you feel like you're less than because you're not perfect. How can you read the Bible and drink? Because I feel like it. Let me take that up with God. How can you read the Bible and dance a certain kind of way? Again, because I feel like it. Let me take that up with God. Let me build that relationship. Let him guide my life. Let him tell me what I should be doing and what I shouldn't be doing, because you are not God. You can't tell me shit. Let me figure that out. Let me live my life and do what I need to do. It is just absolutely insane to me. And I am not participating in that bullshit anymore at all. I'm done. Y'all can have that. I am completely unplugging from whatever port that is connected to. I am done with that portion. Like, I am completely done. Completely done. Do y'all hear me? Done. I am completely done. So this is your warning. Okay. This is your warning on, what is today? This is your warning on September 26th, 2020 at 9:31 p.m. Okay. There ain't no telling what y'all gonna see floating around here. And if you don't like it, change the channel. I highly suggest that you keep your opinion to yourself, because if you inbox me about it, I might say something that you don't like. Okay. And the last thing I'm going to say is, I'm not responsible for your perception of my reality. That's your perception. I'm not responsible for it. I'm not responsible for how you perceive what I say. I'm not responsible for how you perceive what I post. I'm not responsible for how you perceive what I wear. I'm not responsible for how you perceive what I do. I'm not responsible for your opinion. Matter of fact, your opinion is not even my business because I don't care. Okay? So I hope that everyone has an amazing evening. And I hope that this frees somebody. Like I said, this was for me. You know how you see the little memes and it be absolutely nobody, and then it says me? Yeah, this was for me. So I hope along this little live that I freed somebody. I gave somebody else permission to be them. All right. And I hope that I freed some other folks who always got something to say and always got an opinion and always got a problem for the solution. Go sit down somewhere. Like, if you don't have nothing to say, just go sit your ass down if you ain't got nothing nice to say. Be quiet. You don't have a solution. You don't have anything positive to add. All you do is tear down and destroy. Just hush. Go sit your miserable ass in a corner somewhere. On that note, good night, y'all. I love you. Deuces.